These are the very simple form. We can just fill it out in just 1 to 2 hours. No more time is required in these types of things. Like it's the most sar dikhav wala form. In this video, there are many comments about this action items, and here we will be trying to solve each and every query related to this. So in this video, we were gonna talk about zero to peak, like each and everything we will be discussing. So let's start with the zero thing. You will be finding your action item on the top of the content. Okay, now you can see here there are three things: countdown to essential, stories, and action item. You will be finding action items over here. After clicking action items, there will be several tasks which we have to complete, and this is the most important thing, that we have to complete these all 14 tasks. There will be completely 14, there will be maximum 14 tasks in the action items, and we have to make sure that all these 14 items action task, all these 14 action tasks should be completed by us 1 week prior of our onboarding day, uh, so that so that the Accenture team can review our task, can make sure that they approved it, and also we can able to take out those forms on the day one to Accenture company. ठीक है ना? So make sure that all these tasks should be completed by at least 1 week before your first day. It has completely and clearly mentioned also. Okay. So yeah, so let's begin with the first action item. So you would be finding the first one is your personal details. In this, I would be attaching your screenshot so that you can see what is inside this. So yeah, in this they would be asking you about your some personal details, like your gender, your name, your mobile number, your email ID, your branch, your college, etc. Matlab, all very basic things they would be asking you. Also mention that two things are wrong in this page. They are branch name and your university name. These two things are wrong in this page. So make sure that if these two are wrong, you there will be no issue regarding this. This is by default in that Accenture का जो system है उसमें. Instead of these two, if any other data is wrong, then you can mail them and ask them to make it correct. ठीक है ना? You can raise a query, you can raise a ticket, or you can just mail them. ठीक है? Ask them to make it correct before the day of joining, else you can acknowledge it. ठीक है? Because these two things are wrong in each and every one. ठीक है? There is no one who have these things correct. They have, in place of board, in place of branch, they have mentioned our course name. In my case it was BTech. And in place of university name, they have mentioned not applicable. ठीक है? Secondly, they would be asking you for the declaration mandatory documents. Here in this form, there is like they would be asking you to they would be making sure they would be asking you to submit all your documents, all your mark sheets, all your documents whenever you get. Like there are many people who haven't received their 7th or 8th mark sheets, yes, yet. So they are making sure that whenever you get those mark sheets from your college, you are going to submit that in the company. ठीक है? In that, this is just a document which is making sure that you will be submitting all your documents within those. There is a period of day written in that form. In that in that days of period, you would be submitting all your mark sheets, all your documents to the company. Okay? Also, there is mention also some of the documents which we needed on the day one is mentioned in this form, and we have to just make sure that we just provide yes in that. Okay, we just make sure that yes, we have done with it. Also, if you have all your mark sheets, then you don't have to do this. Like you have to you have to click yes, result declared, you have all your mark sheets, etc., etc. Then no issue with this, you can just fill out accordingly. In this women consent letter, they are asking us, with the women, that whenever if it is required us to work in the night, like if we have to work in the night shift, then are we able to work it or not? In this we can't say no, we have to say yes only. And they are making sure they are making sure that we if possible, if required in the company, we are there in the night also to work. Okay. In this gratitude nomination, there are some of our details, also followed by the person we have to nominate for the for those insurance and etc. You just we can write our fathers or the mother, our parents or our family's name. With this, if we are, if some of you, if any one of you is married, you can write your in-laws or your husband name also. Okay. There's an option with it. For those people who are unmarried, they can write their parents name. Okay. In this also, I would be sharing each and every screenshot with this, so that you can easily get what is inside those things, what is inside in these forms. Also, yeah, these are the very simple form, we can just fill it out in just 1 to 2 hours. No more time is required in these types of things. Like these are important, but uh, ज़्यादा टाइम लेते नहीं है ये सारी चीज़ें, तो आराम से भर जाएगा। ठीक है, इसके बाद इन दिस नॉमिनेशन एंड डिक्लेरेशन फॉर्म में भी फर्स्टली दे वुड बी आस्किंग यू टू फिल सम ऑफ डिटेल्स, some of your details, also followed by your the person name whom you want to nominate, and all the details. मतलब there are very 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 simple details, you can fill it easily. Okay. नॉमिनेशन फॉर्म जो है, ये वाला नॉमिनेशन फॉर्म, इन दिस देर आर मेनी 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 थिंग्स लाइक there are some, firstly there is your information. Then you have to write the names of the person you nominate. ठीक है. There are many many things to be filled, like person name, when group personal accident, या full and final payment if needed, employment deposit link insurance, American Express corporate credit card, मतलब बहुत सारी चीज़ें you have to fill up accordingly. ठीक है. इसके बाद this form is the most सर दिखाऊ वाला फॉर्म. इन दिस देखो, वी हैव टू फिल ऑल आर डिटेल्स. ठीक है, इसमें आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. द ओनली थिंग इज इन दिस वेदर अर्लियर अ मेंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट फंड स्कीम, तो नो. ठीक है. ऑल्सो इंटरनेशनल वर्कर, तो नहीं. इन दिस जॉब UN, इसमें क्या होता है कि यू हैव टू फिल दिस फॉर्म ऑन द डे यू ज्वाइन. लाइक in my case it is 6th July, then for me I can only fill this form on 6th July, because whenever I will try to make it, like you can see this, I was trying to fill this form and I come to know that we cannot give a future date in this. Like we cannot give, like today is 24th of June, so we can just give today's date, not tomorrow's. We can't give a future date, so we have to make sure that ki on the day of our joining we are filling this form. Okay. ठीक है. एंड आई डोंट थिंक सो कि कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट है इसमें. बस बाकी सब आसान है, आराम से भर जाएंगे. ऑलमोस्ट चीज़ें भर के आई हुई हैं, खुद से भर लिया है. यू जस्ट हैव टू फिल दोज KYC डिटेल्स, बैंक अकाउंट नंबर, आधार कार्ड, IFC कोड एंड पैन कार्ड नंबर. दैट्स इट. ठीक है. विथ दिस प्रिंट फॉर्म्स फॉर योर, जब भी सारे फॉर्म भर जाएंगे, when they are approved, then we have to print this forms out for our first day. ठीक है. इसमें अपलोड डॉक्यूमेंट्स में वी हैव टू अपलोड आधार कार्ड, हाईएस्ट एजुकेशन डॉक्यूमेंट. इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी ना यार, दैट दिस डॉक्यूमेंट वी हैव टू मेक श्योर दैट दिस डॉक्यूमेंट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ जिप फाइल. ठीक है. जिप फाइल. तो in my case what happened, उसमें also if you have all your mark sheets, also your degree certificate, then what you have to do is take all your mark sheet 1 to 8, also your degree certificate, make a PDF of it, and then make sure that you convert that PDF into zip file. ठीक है. After converting those document into a zip file, so that document is into a zip file, what happened is it was showing an error. ठीक है. So that error, if it is showing in yours also, then what you have to do is go to the folder, over here, uh, rename that zip file. Like firstly I have given some another name, then there was an error showing while uploading it. So I just rename it and then re-upload it. Then they have taken it. Okay, so just make sure that if in a case it won't take your zip file in this highest education document, then you have to not worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. You just go and change the name of the folder. ठीक है, so that and try to re-upload it. मतलब इफ मे बी पॉसिबल कि एक बार आपने नाम चेंज किया और वो नहीं ले, फिर से नाम चेंज करो, दूसरा रख दो, ठीक है, ले ही लेगा। ठीक, इसमें पैन कार्ड यू हैव टू अपलोड योर पैन कार्ड एंड दिस फोटो। ठीक है, नाउ थ्री टास्क विच दे हैव आस्क्स। वी हैव टू अपलोड आर पासबुक की पिक्चर। उससे पहले देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन दैट डू यू हैव एन EFPO अकाउंट। तो उसमें तुमको नहीं लिखना है, इसमें तुम यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट नो। तो व्हेन यू सेलेक्ट नो इट विल बी डिसअपियर। ठीक है, ऑल्सो दे वुड बी आस्किंग बैंक डिटेल्स फॉर ESIC बेनिफिट्स। तो उसमें भी नो करना है। तो अगर आप नो करोगे तो ये अपने आप गायब हो जाएगा। ठीक है, दो इसमें हो गए। रिलीविंग लेटर के लिए अगर इफ़ यू आर अ फ्रेशर देन यू हैव टू से नो। ठीक है, इफ़ यू आर अ लाइक एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन देन यू हैव टू फिल अकॉर्डिंग टू योर सेल्फ। ओके, हो गया ना। ID and DOB proof, here you have to put your things related to like your पैन कार्ड, आधार कार्ड, ऐसा कुछ। ठीक है ना। तो दीज आर द फोर थिंग्स जो यहाँ पे मेंशन नहीं है। बाकी ये सब कुछ मेंशन है, बाकी ये सारा ही है। तो तो दीज वर द होल हिस्ट्री ऑफ एक्शन आइटम्स। अगर अभी भी कोई डाउट हो यू कैन ड्रॉप डाउन योर कमेंट। या वी विल मीट इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो। बाय बाय।